what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. He goes out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down. All set to go now from the 35. Motioning the tight end now. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now. Allen. That's McMillan with a catch out left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side by McMillan.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down just inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's hit him sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really hurt the balance of the defense.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Mo finds his running back, Henderson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. This one's caught. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying it left side with Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Again, it's Cook. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
this away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kid back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Allen to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, he gets a 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
Number 7. 11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. On the outside. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying to inside give to Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Quick throw completed by May. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Brought in right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the air on first down. May. Pass is caught at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. To the end zone, but incomplete. The play's going to force third and goal. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
So now, here's third and goal. Here's May to the air. Jump off, caught by his back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Now on fourth down, Andres Borigalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Borigalis connects, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Allen on third down. This is brought in by Coleman. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. First and 10. Here's Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. Back to the air. Allen. Hits him on the in route. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Another one caught by Coleman. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So Buffalo's going to call it second time out. First down from the 41. To throw again, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo! lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Up to the races, middle of the field. It doesn't look like it. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. This one will get them into enemy territory. Getting stopped quickly. Catch moves into the 48. One play in, Brock, and his stride is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Off the play action, May. Big strike here to Williams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Henderson hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Dallas on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Strong with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Allen on third and short. Caught, nice game left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Here's Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
First down throw for Allen. Running right side by Kincaid. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Tight end motioning right. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
319!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the third. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Has this at the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 46.
On the gun, it's May. Finds the in-route complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
To the air yet again, May. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He finds his running back, Henderson. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This our last play of the quarter. Play action now, Allen. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now run by Cook. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's got a free play here. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked offsides, and we've got a flag. After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's another quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's a give to Cook. By a man. He's in the clear. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown, his third of the game on the ground. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Taken in by Williams outright. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down. Henderson here from the gun. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Got for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a first down. We'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Strong with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And this route is quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the Combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
They'll run it with Cook. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bills down by 10. Throwing now, first down, Allen. And now coming their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First down now, ball at the 33. Give now to Henderson. A lot of space ahead. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
2 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Offense to the line. Second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He gets the Patriots the first down, and that should put an end to this contest. So this is a win for the Patriots. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.